Hey, what's popular, everybody? Monday morning vlog time. Okay, how was everybody's weekend? Was it great? Was it good? Was it fine? I had a pretty decent weekend. I actually got to do some editing work. That makes me feel pretty good. Got some good figures in last week. Just a few. Sold some figures, so that's always good. Meaning I can buy some figures. That's even better. We got a good session of detoxing, which I'm looking forward to you guys responding to. It was all over the place, right? The crazy part is that we have a structure for it. We had like our topics, but once the conversation gets to flowing, right? So just to touch on a few of them, we talked about. We were supposed to get into NYCC some more because so much more stuff came out. That didn't happen. That didn't even fucking close to happen, right? So we were talking about collecting. Okay, so Nerd Rage Radio, one of my favorite shows. Two of my best friends are on it. Bobby Skullface, Adam Erasman. They were fucking with me talking about my. Bobby, of course, was fucking with me talking about my collecting habits, and so we got into this conversation about that. I had to take Tyler and Bobby to task. Yes, to task you went. And so we had a little bit of fun with that, and that was cool. But then we got this conversation about, I don't even know how we got into it. We got this conversation about parenting, kids, football, kids, sports, and parents, and how they pressure the kids and how they handle the kids regarding the sports they're playing or whatever the event is. And it really got me to thinking after it. I mean, because it was a fun conversation, but it was a sad conversation as well, because we're discussing, like for instance, a particular story from it is I shared with him that we saw this kid his team played against our kid's team. They lost really bad. This particular kid, my wife brought to my attention later after the show, because she was in the room for the recording, that particular kid was responsible for an interception on their team. And he was trying to run it back for a touchdown. And one of our kids got lucky enough to catch him because he was gone. His dad at the end was like cursing him out and was pissed off at him because, as the kid was running, because first of all, the kid didn't believe he had the fucking ball in his hand. He's like, oh shit, if you can see it, let's see if I can get the footage and put it up for you later on. But he was like, the ball, somebody else meant to catch it. It bounced off of them, kind of hopped around the air for a minute. He ended up with it and he took off, right? So he was surprised he had it. And then he's running with it, and he's not the fastest kid. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not his position. For y'all who don't watch football, it wasn't his position. He's not a runner. You know what I'm saying? I believe he was a lineman, as a matter of fact. Well, it doesn't matter. So I'm just saying to say he's the heavier set kid, so he's gonna be the quickest kid, right? But he was dipping. He's putting his heart into it. His fucking dad's in the parking lot. For now, everybody cursing them out and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Telling them blah, 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 and I don't want to see this shit, and don't nobody want to watch this shit, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, damn. Your kid's playing football because he wants to play football. And you're treating your kid like this, dude. You're alienating him from what he wants to do, what he likes to do, man. You're his hero, and you're tearing him apart for a football game. You know what I'm saying? That he actually did a good job on. He did something good. And I mean, we're just going on with stories like that and other stories like that, man. And it really just makes me wonder, like, some parents, some of us, even myself in my way, all of us. I know we're not perfect. There's no guidebook that comes along with parenting, no direction book. But some of you motherfuckers need one. Like, I mean, somebody needs to take you and put you in a fucking bachelor degree level class and teach you. But really, some of the things you're doing, you should already fucking know not to do. So let's just say, put you in a fucking high school diploma level class of parenting, so you can learn the basic skills. Love your kid, support your kid, strengthen your kid, reinforce your kid. See parent, reinforce kid. You know what I'm saying? See parent, hug little Johnny. You know what I'm saying? Show your kid some love. I'm not saying baby a kid. I'm not saying, by all means, I'm not saying baby a boy. You know, but sometimes our kids do need to be baby. I'm just going to give you that. I mean, there's no way around it. Sometimes you do need to take your kid, hug your kid. Let them know, hey, you know what? You did a good job. Yeah, y'all lost. You work harder. You come back and you fight for it. Because the loss in itself is an opportunity. Now you have to show that kid the lesson. You know what I'm saying? So they can see it as an opportunity and they can improve But what you're doing is you're shitting on the kid. You're making him feel like he's nothing. Because what's more depressing, what's more destructive than the person you look up to, the person who you praise as your hero, the person that you look to and depend on, berating you and tearing you apart and making you feel worthless and shitty. That's just terrible. So I don't know, man. A lot of us we're passing down some really bad stuff to our kids, who will then grow up and become whatever the fuck they become, and pass down bad shit to their kid, or not even make it to pass down shit to their kids. You know what I'm saying? So I just, a lot of you parents out there, I know my audience is predominantly nerds, right? I would like to hope that there's some people who are watching it because I talk about other stuff other than nerd shit, right? But I just, if you know a parent, you know, it's on some bullshit, square them away. Square the fuck away, right? Like I know. I was always taught, like, you don't get another parent's business. You don't get another man's business. You see a woman and a dude on the street corner fighting it out, you stay away from that, because you don't know what they're fighting for. You know what I'm saying? You're going to defend that woman. She might turn on you and stab you, cut you, shoot you, or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, but at the same time, I think just as a man, sometimes we have to stand up and say, hey, nah, that's not cool. And this is for me saying it to you, to anyone, everyone who will listen. I know that we have expectations of our children. We want certain things of our children. We want our children to be better than us, right? But your kid can only, he can only work with what you give him. You know what I'm saying? That child, boy or girl, can only work with what you give them. So in the beginning, if your kid is fucked off, right, then possibly you are dropping the ball somewhere. And that's possible. That kid could just be a fucked off kid. It ain't gonna never be no better. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, they go off of, and you can try and teach them a lot. And this is parenting 101. You can try and teach them a lot, but first things first, children respond to what they see. You know, they soak up what they see. So your bad habits, the things you do, like you being a piece of shit, you being an entitled little punk ass, you being a dirtbag, you cursing out mama, or mama cursing out daddy, all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, yeah, I'm talking adults here. Kids see that, and they soak it up. So if you can't show respect to the next human being, that kid ain't gonna show respect to the next human being. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man, take in mind some of that shit, man. Step the parenting game up, dude. Look, come on. That's why we got so many kids that are so fucked off now, because we got so many parents. I think there was a point, our Cosby Show days are far gone. You know what I'm saying? And that was a time frame where parenting seemed to have meant something. Somewhere in between that generation and the current generation, there was a generation that got screwed over on parents. I mean, really did. Got screwed over on a two-parent household. Really did. That's the honest to God factual truth. And now we're in a situation where parenting don't seem to matter to a lot of people, because they're still trying to live their lives as like they're still in their teens or some shit. Look, your teens are fucking gone. You know what I'm saying? It's gone. Whatever you want to accomplish now, you need to accomplish as an adult. To get back on the sport thing, you can't fucking win your trophies through that kid no more. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You know what I mean? Whatever that kid's accomplishments are, those are his accomplishments. And I think parents need to get their heads around that. And so that's just that. I'm gonna get off of that now. So I got some editing done. So I got 3 volumes of the Doc Strange review that are coming out today. 2 of them are up now. One of them will be up. The third one will be up before this video gets up, most likely. And that'll be the last 2 figures in the set, as well as the Dormammu bath build, right? Cool. If you haven't seen my video on the Black Widow SH Figure Arts figure, go check it out before you buy it. You know, definitely check it out before you buy it. There are some consequences. There are some decisions to be made. There are some things that have to be looked at and handled before you decide whether or not you want to fuck with this figure. So look at that video. Link should be somewhere down there. Check that out. What else? Toy Detox will be coming out on time this week. Maybe even get a little bit of YouTubing out of it. I don't know, because it's going to be kind of hard to put slides with this conversation, because it's all over the fucking place, right? But I know a lot of you guys prefer to watch it on YouTube, so we'll see about it. And the debates last night. Please hit me up and tell me what you thought about the debates, because I was looking at the shit and I was like, this is dumb. It's totally dumb. Like, Donald Trump don't answer no questions. Hey, shout out to my cuz, Nicole Wilkerson Freeman, right? She had them coming. She had the zingers, the one-liner zingers coming out, dog. She was hitting them. She was like, it just can't even answer him questions. Every stupid shit he said, she hit him out with it. You know what I mean? Now, Hillary, I don't know, man. It's just, this. I don't know, man. I don't see that either one of them did any better or gain any any traction from that debate at all. Like, I think they are what they are. Because here's the realness: people that want to vote for Donald Trump are going to vote for Donald Trump. Those people that have made up their mind, there's no, hey man, look at this. You really want to jump on that boat? There's no changing that. And those who want to vote for Hillary, they really want to vote for Hillary. And there's no, hey man, look at this. You really want to jump on that boat? Ain't no, nah, you can't, nah. And I'm just looking at people asking these questions, and he's not answering, and she's giving bullshit answers. You're not gonna vote for that. I don't know. You tell me what you think. You tell me what you saw last night, because I saw some bullshit. Because of course that video came out, or that information, the video came out where basically he kind of got suckered about 11 years ago by the TMZ guy, and he had his mic still hot, and Trump was talking. Let's be real, let's be fair and honest. Most dudes, most chicks, come on, when in company and you chilling with your friends or whatever, you say some bullshit that ain't the most proper shit to be saying sexually about the opposite sex. And we fucking know it. Everybody does it. But politics, we gotta pretend like they supposed to be like, I don't know, angels or some shit. Even though we know that they're liars and we accept that they're liars, we're okay with them being liars. We also want to carry on the ideal that they have to be perfect and never think about having sex, never get tired of fucking the same husband or wife, never get tired of having the same old husband or wife who is not fucking them, and then want some ass, but can't go out and get it. Can't even tweet a pic talking about Anthony Weiner right now. Weiner man. I got no problem with Anthony Weiner. I ain't got no problem at all. Uber Aberdeen is she's pretty fucking fine. But guess what? She obviously ain't putting that thing on him. You know what I'm saying? She ain't putting that thing on him. So what do you, when you at a point where, I'm all over the place, but you know what? You're used to it by now. You're in a relationship with a hot chick, right? Hot chick, powerful chick, right? And you're constantly tweeting out pics of your little peener, you know what I'm saying? All over the place. You in the fucking Insta tweets, the Instagrams, the periscopings, all of that shit, right? Because you ain't getting no ass from your wife. You get some ass from your wife, you ain't think about doing nothing else. Hey, I get some ass from my wife, dog. I'm good. Like, I'm not thinking about nothing. I mean, we got a little wonder now. Every man got some wonder now. You know, we're animals. That's how we are. But I'm not thinking about nothing else. I'm not worried about nothing else. Shit, I can't even fucking go do what I'm supposed to do. Like, drawing toys. I don't want to fucking no toys that I get some ass from my wife. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. So if this cat can do all that, he ain't getting no ass from his wife, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's really painful when you got a hot wife and you ain't getting no ass from your wife. That kills you. So, that's what I'm saying. You guys got unrealistic expectations of these people. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't think it should even fucking matter. Hey, you fucked her. Hey, power to you. She fucked him. Hey, power to you. Are you passing these? Are you getting these laws done? Are you in the Senate doing your job? You know what I'm saying? Because here's what's real. You can go to the bathroom, jerk off, still come back and sign the goddamn law and the fucking motion into law. You know what I'm saying? Hell, the one don't affect the other. You might have to use your other hand because the one hand probably is like a little dry or something's got some dried up shit on it or something like that. You don't want anybody to see. You got to cover it up. It's ashy. I'm just saying. Come on, man. But hit me in the comments down below. Tell me what you think about the debates last night. I think it was full of shit. I don't see nothing getting accomplished there. Trump wasn't even answering questions. Hillary was continuing on the bullshit lie fest. Like her real quick. Her healthcare conversation about helping out kids with extra needs, like disabled kids and shit like that. We have a personal friend, one of the mothers from who used to be on our football team, right? She has a special needs child, and she spoke out. She sent a tweet out. I'm not gonna put her information out, but she sent a tweet out or a Facebook message or whatever the fuck, all this social media shit. She sent it out. And she said, Hillary's lying. I have a special needs child. She's made it damn near impossible. She made it extremely hard. I don't have a special needs child. I can't say. I don't know. But that woman is very adamant. I know one thing. I know her personally. She's very caring, very loving of that child, as well as her other daughters and kids. And I personally, I don't know that I don't know that I often ask myself, how do those parents do it? Shouts out to those parents. Big ups to those parents. Make some noise for them parents, goddammit. How the fuck do they do it? Because that has got to be like the most demanding level of parenting there is. And she's saying that what Hillary Clinton is saying is not quite true. So, I don't know. Hit me up in the comments below. I've been talking for a long ass time. I get the fuck out of here. You like what I'm doing? You having fun when you're watching my videos and shit? You've seen the inside of my car. You've seen the inside of my house. Seen the inside of my mouth. Hit subscribe. Out of here!